San Diego FC is officially back in the spotlight. It's not easing into 2026 either. It's jumping straight into international competition. Big roster news, big expectations, and a massive test coming up at Snapdragon Stadium next week. Roster move. Paddy McNair departure. San Diego FC has transferred defender Paddy McNair to the EFL Championship side, Hull City, on a permanent deal while retaining a future sell on percentage. McNair was part of San Diego FC's original backbone, joining before the inaugural season and starting in the club's first ever MLS match, the 2-0 win over the LA Galaxy. In total, he made 25 appearances, 21 starts, 1 assist, does have some playoff experience, but this isn't just a player leaving, it's a signal. San Diego FC is officially operating like that global club that you would want them to operate as. They signed McNair, they showcased him in the MLS, and they moved him back to Europe while protecting long-term value. That's pretty smart roster management, not a step backward for San Diego FC.
Oh, absolutely. And for those of you who maybe don't know how transfers or deals in international soccer work, so basically what they did was San Diego FC, when they sold him to Hull City, uh, allowed themselves they put in a sell on clause. So basically, if they sell Paddy McNair for say $2 million, they get a percentage of the sale that they sell Paddy McNair for in the future. So again, another very smart move by San Diego FC on the business side. On the defensive play side, you signed Luca Bombino to an extension. There are certainly players that will fill in for Paddy McNair.
Let's talk about what it means now on the field. It's a very young defensive unit for San Diego FC. With McNair gone, the youth movement is no longer a theory. That's kind of the plan now for San Diego FC. Bold considering what's coming next. They got Liga MX competition, experienced attackers, and elite international talent. Question becomes, do you trust youth and chemistry with this defense for San Diego FC?
We saw how good it can be in the latter stage of the season and the unbelievable goal line stop that Ian Pilcher made before the games against the Whitecaps. That was absolutely huge, and that youthful exuberance can really help you. However, we saw against Vancouver that youthful inexperience can definitely hurt you. So a year under their belts already. Now they're getting time to play as normal everyday starters. This could be a big growth and development year for that San Diego FC backline.
And they're back in action on February 3rd. Now, they're not going to open up the season with MLS play, but it's the international stage. It is a CONCACAF Champions Cup game for San Diego FC. Frank, who are they playing, and what is the big update, or should I say, what is the scouting report on this game next week?
So they're going to be playing the Liga MX side, UNAM Pumas. This will be on February 3rd, so this upcoming Tuesday at Snapdragon Stadium. Pumas are going to bring quite a dynamic midfield to this game. Also, Guillermo Martinez, a dangerous striker, likes to use the body. And Pumas, with the way Liga MX all do their season, they cut it virtually in half. This team is already in mid-season form. Meanwhile, for San Diego FC, this is the first time they've played together since that game against the Vancouver Whitecaps to close out the MLS Cup playoffs. But they are coming off of the most successful expansion season in any MLS team's history.
And you look at San Diego FC, I mean, they're coming off of a 63-point Western Conference winning season. This is San Diego FC's first match of 2026. They'll be going against a very good and veteran goalkeeper for UNAM. But why San Diego FC can belong, it's got to look no further than Andres Dreyer and then his sidekick in Pellegrino.
Yeah, and that was the sidekick of Chucky Lozano last year. We were expecting Lozano to have the sidekick of Dreyer, but Dreyer last year, MLS Newcomer of the Year. If it wasn't for Lionel Messi, he would have won the MLS MVP award last year. And now you have Amíl Pellegrino on his side, and Pellegrino really fit very, very well towards the back end of the season when everything was going on with San Diego FC and Chucky Lozano. They really have to figure out that striker, whether it's going to be a shadow striker or whether they're going to rely on somebody to take point up front if Dreyer and Pellegrino can't get the goals. But they certainly do have a lot of power in the forward positions.
We'll see how San Diego FC does in 2026 if they can build off of what they did last year. Looking forward to the game next week.